Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome back to Honor Among Thieves, our second season here on the Goodman Games official Twitch channel. We're delighted to have you here. I'm Martin. I'm the lead writer for Gaming Honors. We're a third-party publisher associated with Goodman Games, doing adventures for Dungeon Crawl Classics and all other sorts of systems related to Goodman. And I'll be our judge for the evening. And next to me is...
Did you say your name?
I think I did, didn't I?
This is Martin.
I thought I did. If I didn't, I'm Martin. I'm the lead writer for Gaming Honors. Let me start over again. Welcome. Yes, I am still.
And I'm Andrea.
Yes.
I'm the CEO and gamer adjacent member of this team, and looking forward to this season. Kate, how about you?
Hi, I'm Kate. I am a friend and family member and fan of Gaming Honors, and also do some of the social media. And also starting this week, I am a I don't even know what you call it, a songwriter and animator for Honor Amongst Thieves. So, and we don't know yet who our PCs are going to be for the season. So I will be letting you know later tonight.
Yes, it's very exciting. And you will see, you've already noticed the lyric video if you were watching before the show started. That's all Kate put together, that fancy lyric video. And we have other stunning technical innovations to introduce to season 2 tonight. We're very excited, courtesy of Kate and Hayden. And speaking of Hayden,
Yeah, I'm Hayden. Kate's she's using us to expand the curriculum vitae week by week. It just I'm Hayden. I am a newer member of Gaming Honors, also friend, also family member. I help out a lot with logistics. I also do whatever it is that we're gonna show everybody tonight now, I guess. And yeah, it's weird to kick off an episode of the stream and not say that I play the world's worst magic users, but we'll see who I roll up later tonight, I guess. Happy to be here.
Yeah, and there is always an opportunity for you to play the world's worst something.
Exactly.
You know, who knows what you're gonna roll up, but there's always a chance.
There's so many occupations to run into the ground.
Our worst is pretty worse.
That's right.
Leslie.
Lance.
And I'm Lance, coming to you live and in Technicolor now. Honor Among Thieves Technicolor technology. I'm an artist, a booth jockey, road reaver, and just all-around excited member of this new group of peasants trudging into 2024. We'll find out who I'm going to be later.
Technicolor, did you buy an upgraded computer just for our wonderful viewers so they can have maximum Lance streaming quality?
Indeed.
I thought it looked I couldn't tell if it was real or Memorex. There's a good reference for you. Remember the Memorex. Yeah, looking good, Lance. And just before we move on, I just want to, if this is their first time tuning in, what you can expect from this show. We are doing lots of different sort of games that we play that are related to role-playing and Dungeon Crawl Classics in particular. We talk about things that are going on with our company, things that we've been doing in our home games, things we're looking forward to in the future. So we have a lot of different... Think of it as like laughing. Talk about
what are you talking?
How can I go? What's the oldest show we can reference?
I was gonna say whatever, Dobie Gillis.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a variety show. That's what I'm getting at. And like all variety shows, we have lots of segments, and we're about to introduce our very first segment, and it's called
Look what I got.
And there it is. Look at that. Yes, our first segment is called Look What I Got. And that is a shout out to Kate for the sound and for Hayden for the images, which are amazing. Lance, you know, there was a holiday or just sort of general time to get things.
Yeah.
Let me see. What do you have? What did you get?
I got a level 2 Dungeon Crawl Classics holiday module that I picked up specifically for the holidays at Gen Con. This is Came the Monsters of Midwinter by Brendan LaSalle, one of
Ooh,
the
nice.
holiday modules, and I read through it 2 or 3 times and thoroughly intended to take the family through it when everyone was here. And instead, we played 2 games of Zombicide. So the good news is I've still got this for next Christmas.
Yeah.
And I intend to make a note to myself and actually run it, and then I will give you a report after next Christmas.
Awesome.
But, yeah, it looks like a lot of fun.
You know, and some people say every day is Christmas. So really, or Christmas in July, you know, really.
So I just want to be clear, Lance. So you said that you picked up your Christmas present?
Oh, it was supposed to be a present for the whole family.
Oh, okay.
My gift to them was running it for them.
Many of my gaming presents are presents for the whole family. Really,
Exactly.
I think. Hayden, what did you get?
I will have to resist the urge to talk about everything so that I can save something for the next time we do this segment. But I'm going to close the last open plot thread from season 1. Returning viewers will remember like a year ago, maybe more than that, I was like, oh, I ordered this cool art book and I can't wait to show it to everybody when it shows up. I waited for a year and it finally showed up after my extensive waiting. So I got these packages a couple months ago, and I waited, dear viewers, so that I could open them with you for the first time.
Wow.
So let's see what we got here. And to redistribute the context, there's this game, a video game that I played a while ago, and the soundtrack was scored by an indie band called Japanese Breakfast that's really popular.
Yeah.
And the game was just really cool and had a lot of beautiful art, and so I bought this art book. So, whew, this looks cool. I've got a nice little binding thing around it here. Oh no, that's just texture on the cover.
Ooh.
And yeah, it's got all these amazing shots from the game and probably like different perspectives on models from it.
Wow.
All of the art in this thing was based off of a French artist called Mobius. And if anybody hasn't heard of Mobius before, his whole kind of perspective and art style was trying to put like futuristic mechanical concepts inside of ancient and archaic looking designs to kind of get this weird sci-fi archaeology fusion. So I'm excited to pick through this and just gawk at all of these beautiful images and reminisce about how fun that game was to play. And then I'll probably throw the vinyl that I have for the game's soundtrack on the record player that my dad and mom bought for me.
Wow.
Nice.
Very
So-
I
nice.
just have to say, I think you might be the most patient gamer I know. Because like you waited for the book and then you actually waited to open it. I
Well,
literally have to like hide my presents that come in the mail to like not open them. So good job.
Thanks, Kate. I brought it up on stream a billion times. I was like, well, I gotta.
Well,
In
you're
the
getting-
biz, in the biz, that's what we call an unboxing segment.
That's right. In the
Oh.
biz.
And in the
Mobius-
chat, people know and love Mobius. It's not just you.
That's right. And I really thought Mobius was the one who offered you either the red pill or the blue pill. So I'm glad that this got cleared up.
Mm-hmm.
I was obviously not processing that
That's
information.
Morpheus.
That is Morpheus. Very good.
Mobius?
I love you. Mobius is that singer, right?
Yeah.
Mobius.
Here we are
Yeah.
now going to
Mobius is,
the
from
right.
Mobius is from Loki.
Yes.
See, there's just so many connections.
You can
all
always
right,
learn
well,
here with us.
That looks, and so what again is the game, Hayden?
It's
video-
called Sable, and it was built by 2 British guys in a shed behind one of their parents' houses.
All right.
Like all good creative content starts
Precisely.
Or in basements.
in basements or sheds,
Yeah.
tree houses.
Pick your confined space.
So technically, Andrea is next on the script. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Andrea, do you want to share what you got?
Well, what I got was this fabulous hat. from one of our fans named @JossStitch.
Yes,
Aw.
that was such a great gift, Joss.
Thank you. It's awesome. It's super warm and I love it. Do you want me to show this other gift? Is
Yeah,
it our gift
I
or
guess
is this
we're
your gift?
well. So okay, well I'll just jump in quickly because I also got this amazing dice bag from Joss Stitch.
Oh, very
It's
nice.
stitched flat, has our logo inside, and then from Merv herself, who I know is in the chat, I got these fancy dice that have the one ring inside of them.
Oh, wow.
You can see that
Roll
one,
them all.
yeah. So
That's
between
cool.
the whole
They're
set, you've
so
got
cool.
yeah, you've got the elves rings, the dwarves rings, all those rings are there. But what Andrea really wants to do is see if we can set off a smoke alarm. So here comes
Explain this gift.
yeah. So some of you know I'm also on another stream called The Roll Seekers, and they did a special Christmas episode. And Eli, who is one of the members of the group, got this gift for me, which is an incense burner. And apparently, the way this incense burner works, and Andrea really thought we should show this to you against my better judgment, is the smoke.
Where's the? Oh,
There
here
they
they are.
The smoke is supposed to get drawn down into the incense burner and come wafting out of the skulls.
Gonna do this
So we're
live.
gonna see if we can do it live. And I asked Andrea, like, what do we do if it sort of overcomes us? She said, let's put it in another place. So if you see her dashing
So
off
run off.
with a flaming skull, all right, here we go.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Fire. Fire.
I'll lift it up. We just have to get it lit first. The instructions were very clear. I don't think it
Right,
did
that
it yet.
didn't do it.
Try again.
Okay.
The instructions were very clear that you have to put it on this little mat they gave us because otherwise it will leave a stain on our table.
You know, I don't know how there was ever such a thing as a satanic panic.
Don't shake.
I'm sorry.
Don't shake the
I
cone.
won't shake the cone. Don't shake the cone. I asked Anna if we could put this on our mantle. She said no.
How could anyone misconstrue what's going on right now?
Yeah. Well, we look like the happiest ones if there ever were.
Yes.
Light the fire. Light
I'm
the
trying,
fire.
I'm trying. This is very hard.
Yeah.
It's
We
just
might have to
not-
like.
Recollection, like incense does take a while to light. I
Yeah.
kind of have that memory.
Well, just
Back,
imagine.
like in college, like Dice Station Zebras.
We got a big show. You want to work on that? Okay.
I'm gonna
So,
work on it.
There you go. Eventually, though. Oh, there is a little bit. I see a. There is. It is.
Oh,
it is.
it
It
is
is lit.
Oh, okay.
All
The
right,
show
so
is lit.
We'll just leave. We'll just leave it here for now. And as it's wafting, if it starts to come out the skulls, we'll show you.
We'll show you.
All right. It smells like incense. I'm right back in college. Kate, what did you get?
So I have two things to show you. And so the first one actually came from Martin and Andrea, and is thanks to Joss Stitch, who, by the way, I don't know the name of it. You can feel free to let us know, Joss, but it has an Etsy store, I believe. And so she makes these custom dice bags. So this is actually my first dice bag because my brother did not appreciate my Ziploc. So I have.
Can I just know
My-
all the way through Gen Con? Every day I'm checking in with her. Her first at Gen Con. I'm like, you got a dice bag? No. All right, go on, please.
Yeah. So so it's very cool, and it has all the good like, weaponry and well, mushrooms, which how often this come up. Anyway, and then on the inside, harkening back to our last campaign, it's got the Rutabetty Riot logo on the inside as well, which is very
nice.
exciting, and that's a happy memory for us all. And then my second thing I just wanted to show, because I think of all people that would appreciate it, it would be some of our people in the chat. I got a pair of socks that say Meowlin.
Oh.
I don't get it.
Yeah, it's a wizard cat. Anyway, I thought they were very well,
Oh.
That looked familiar.
Meowlin.
Oh, come on. I just
Ooh.
did a deep cut gaming reference there. Looked
That was
familiar.
good.
I am dying here. So let's see. It is smoking through the skulls. Let's see. Can you see that?
Oh, yes.
See the smoke coming through the skulls?
I can hear
Yeah.
the screams of the lost souls.
There we go.
That's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. I think it'll look great in my office at work.
That's an awesome. Make sure to light it before every
Colleges are
lecture.
open places, right?
They are. All right, there we
All
go.
right, very good.
Okay, that's,
Then we're gonna put that
that's
over
a
here.
lot. That is a lot. All right, is that all of us? I
Yeah.
think it is. You know what that means? That means it's time for another exciting segment, and here it comes.
I scry with my little eye.
Wow, yes, it is time for I Scry with my little eye. And I would just like to know, and Kate, you can speak to this. Am I correct? Every voice we hear is some version of your voice.
They are all me. Yes, because I didn't have time to invite over people to use it, so I used some types of effects. So yes, those are all me.
There's one there are a couple that I'm really looking forward to because you did some amazing work modulating your voice. And yeah,
My voice is very low.
Keith is right. I think that would be really great terrain on a battle map. You could see it sort of this massive pier. It's the Giants Graveyard. Yeah, there we go. All right, but we're talking about the future. Hayden, what does Gaming Honors have coming up right around the bend?
Well, with my fortune teller's orb, I can tell you that I know you are all really upset. It's been since Gen Con that we launched our last big adventure, and so now we have another one coming, and this time it's not just us. It is us and a whole tour de force of creators along with Goodman who are bringing you the Purple Planet Horde. And if you haven't heard about it, look it up and follow along with us as we continue to give updates, because there is going to be a huge swath of several Purple Planet adventures all launching simultaneously on BackerKit in just a few weeks. And Martin's newest adventure that he wrote, Oh Happy Dagger, is going to be one of those many adventures. And Martin, I think that I should give you the honor of telling the people a little bit about what they can expect from the Purple Planet Horde once it launches.
Yeah, so yeah, there's something like 7 other third-party publishers putting out different kinds of adventures. There are going to be linked stretch goals if you back the Purple Planet, and at least 3 others. I believe Goodman is going to give you 3 branded 3d6, 3 6-sided die. There are going to be special exclusive drop-in encounters. Mine is called The Lost Globe, where the heroes descend into an ancient theater. And that's building on sort of the inspiration for my entire module, which was Shakespeare, because if any of you've played the original Purple Planet that Harley Stroh wrote, he imagined these 2 houses kind of eternally at war. And if you're a lit person like I am, you hear something about 2 houses at war, and it's Romeo and Juliet. So I've got a sort of unique, crazy spin on Romeo and Juliet going on in this adventure, with lots of other sort of Shakespeare references thrown in. Our very own Lance Hodge just sent me an illustration a couple of days ago that helps me bring in and tug on my King Lear thread in the adventure. So it's going to be full of inside jokes and adventures and mayhem, and will be very exciting.
I think of the Hatfields and McCoys when I think of 2 families.
That's a good reference too. I'll keep that in mind for the next one. Yeah, name the literary reference for the Hatfield McCoys.
The Sharks and the Jets.
That's actually Romeo and Juliet. Although, do you know Huckleberry Finn plays on the Hatfield and McCoys? There is a big family feud. Yep. Huck and Jim have to get away before everyone just dies.
Are we still in our segment?
We're still in our
Martin,
in the 19th century, there were many family quarrels. Yes, go on.
Kate has something exciting to share.
I do. I scry with my little eye. So we are starting a Honor Among Thieves Discord server. And we actually started it, but we have not. It's literally just born today. So but we are hoping that our folks that like to hang out in the chat will like to hang out with us on there, because you can't pun just once every 2 weeks. Like I need a lot more punning support the rest of the time, especially because my friends are not as into it as I am. So
You
yeah,
need to
so
get better friends.
yeah, I know, right? Well, they're good about letting me just do it. They just don't appreciate them as much. And so yeah, so I see that we have it in the chat now, the link or invite. So feel free to get on in there with us.
Steve is there.
I am hearing little notifications on my computer right now. So yes, the party is starting already on the Discord, but we're not here. And in my defense, as Andrea takes the reins of the show from me, I am about to freaking pass out from the incense, which is continuing to burn. It is something else. It's like a nonstop fog machine down here. Yeah, and it okay. So
What
yes,
scent do you have? Is it a patchouli or?
is it?
I don't know.
You don't know what's in that incense. You better be careful.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's
I got it from a guy that I game with. It's fine.
Anyway, guys, welcome to Honor Among Thieves. I'm Martin. We're excited to start this show with you tonight.
And
Why is
I
it
just-
5:50? What happened?
One other thing
Yeah,
about the Discord is that if you have any ideas about things that you like in other communities, Discord communities, or sort of thing that you would like that you think would be good for us to feel free to make those suggestions to us because as you see, we're just getting started. So let us know.
that's a great point. And I threw in from last season one of the clips of you showing off your turtle, but it will also be a good place where we can share clips from the show. So yeah,
Sorry, the turtle cracked me up.
I have an actual turtle.
That's right. Yeah, if you were not watching, which is all I checked, if you missed season 1, which is only something like 46 episodes, you can catch them all on YouTube. Just make a week of it, sit down, and you will learn many things because we are an educational show as well as a variety show. So
Fix yourself up a plate of hot root vegetables and prepare to be amazed.
You will learn more about root vegetables than you thought could be learned about root vegetables. And
yeah, as Hippie Grenade mentioned, we do like to talk a lot about history and literature.
That is right. Yo, yeah, Hippie Grenade, you were right on it. That is what we do here. All right, well, that was really exciting, but it's not what our show is most famous for. Our show, I think, is most famous from its first season for our original Dungeon Crawl Classics themed game show, and here it comes with this fancy screen. I particularly love this sound cue because, Kate, you are rocking.
I was like very annoyed with the apps that are available because I thought it'd be really easy to like give myself a rock and roll voice, but it really wasn't. So I had to go with like this crazy convolution of like my growling and yelling plus like pitch changes and stuff. Seems like there should be like a simple, easy button for it, but did what I could do.
I have had that. So I have that little thing. So you think you're a peasant?
I know it's
very good. And so if you're joining us for the first time, welcome. So you think you're a peasant. In Dungeon Crawl Classics, you start as a 0-level peasant and you roll up lots of, you roll up your stats as is. We're going to explore that later in the show. But one of the things you roll up is an occupation. And every peasant for their occupation has an item that they get. So you don't start with much, but even a peasant will have one thing linked to their job. We've explored various aspects of the peasant occupation table in the core rulebook, and we've also branched out to some other areas, and that's what we're going to do tonight, actually. I have here with me Comic Crawl Classics by Ed Stanek. He is actually part of the Horde for Purple Planet, and he did an adaptation of the DCC core rulebook for superheroes. And so he has an occupation table here. And here's the thing.
This is exciting. This is a first.
I know. See, you come back for the season premiere, it's just nonstop. We've got the tech, we've got the sound effects, we've got
smoke.
We've got the smoke. Oh my gosh, I know. Yeah, that worked just perfectly. Okay, so in this table though, I'm going to tell you something about it that's a little bit different. There are a lot of occupations here. They are set in the contemporary world, like ours. And instead of items, he has wealth adjustments. But what I'm going to do for this segment is you are all going to have to find the item that you think best exemplifies the occupation I read to you. So you're not necessarily looking for the same item. You are looking for an item that you think will most convince our viewers. Oh, I forgot that. Viewers, they will have 2 minutes to scour their homes to find the item they need for this to show that they are, in fact, this kind of peasant. And then you will get to vote in the chat for which you thought was the best.
So we go look for the stuff.
You
or
go
do the
look.
viewers look.
The viewers, you are welcome. Now that we have a Discord,
Oh,
you are welcome to go look and find what you can find also. Although, unfortunately, my attention is already split too long and my lungs are bursting. So I won't be able to check the Discord, but we will check after the show once I regain consciousness. I want to warn all of you as you go to find these items, please don't offend any of our viewers. You don't know
So
what
we are gonna.
I'm going to
we
tell
did-
you the occupation. You go find the item in your home that you think best will convince people you are that occupation. So, Hayden, can you give me a D100 roll?
yes,
Oh,
I can.
we're gonna each do it?
No, you'll we'll have one.
Oh, okay.
Wait, okay, just stop. Hayden, we're going to be rolling up peasants tonight, and you just got your dice out? I mean, where's our stage manager? You need to have your props ready.
Sorry, I didn't do a good job taking care of it behind the
I am
scenes.
not calling out Vitani Maru, who is not even in the same state. All right, got a D100 for me?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Let's go. We have 61.
All right. Okay, you are all law enforcement officers. 2 minutes, get me an item that convinces our crew that you are a law enforcement officer. Keep it legal. I guess that should go without saying with it being a law enforcement officer. So I hope that you all had great holidays and found some cool. Yeah, in the chat, anyone get anything particularly cool and exciting over the holidays? I'm excited to hear. Yeah, I Instant Charlie, I'm a little bit worried about that too. And in fact, I might have to sort of speak loudly to Lance before he gets back on the stream, because that is a good point. That is one of the things I've learned about doing this with more contemporary items. Hayden, whatever you've got will fit the terms of service.
Yes.
Okay, very good.
I appreciate that you're triple checking.
It wasn't me. It's Instant Charlie was wisely brought up that he might have something that would fit, but not fit the term of service. I didn't check the time. How are we doing, Elena?
Ooh, everybody's struggling.
Probably
Yeah,
got
they
another
are.
minute.
Okay,
You know-
another minute. That's good.
I don't want to spoil too much of what I got, but I've never been so grateful that it takes me so long to get around to handling my trash and recycling. It pays off sometimes. Laziness pays off.
That I've often found that. So Lance, just one quick note.
Yep.
There are certain things that cannot be shown on the screen,
Yep.
and that you don't have any of those things, right?
What cannot be shown?
Probably like a weapon.
No weapons on the screen. Got it?
Um,
That should be it.
okay, I think that's the thing I'm mostly worried about. Oh, Kate's back. Kate, you don't have a firearm of any kind, right?
This isn't what I have, but I'm wondering about fake firearms because that crossed my mind. I've got a Nerf X shot over on my desk.
So of all the people, guess who I just had to send back because her item was not terms of service appropriate?
No way.
Oh, I've got something in my lap that would be totally inappropriate.
Are you
So
gonna be able to tell us in the Discord what that was?
Yeah, and it's probably fine. Yes, that's what the Discord is there for. It's probably fine, but now I'm nervous. So
Martin's gonna be piling through the TOS this evening.
yeah, next time maybe I will have to not randomly roll on this because oh, Joss has a picture in the Discord. Oh, I love it. It's under clips and highlights, everyone, if you want to see what Joss Stitch found. Holy moly, the win.
That's awesome.
Can you describe it visually for us that
Yeah.
don't have like
So Joss Stitch has literally the bat signal.
Oh,
I know, like Commissioner Gordon. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Maybe we need our own sheet. This is why you know the people. Like Elena suggested, we could have a channel on the server that's so you think you're a peasant. This is why the expertise shows.
yes,
Right?
yes.
All right, but everyone is back, and I'm excited to see Hayden. You were first. What did you find to show us that you are a law enforcement officer?
I found the greatest thing that law enforcement officers have used against me since I moved to the city of Chicago. And that is the best thing that law enforcement officers provide to the public: parking tickets.
Oh,
I have the actual ticket over here, but I don't want to accidentally show my VIN number to
yeah, that's very wise.
all of our wonderful friends over on YouTube. But here's the envelope that they put in my windshield, because in Illinois it is legally required that you have a front license plate.
Oh, yes, that's right. You've made the move now.
Yeah. So if anybody ever wants spare parking tickets,
Welcome
come
to the
on
Windy City.
over.
There's a lot of cool stuff going on in the chat. In the Discord, I'm sorry. There's like Keith has a light up red phone. There's a telephone police box. I mean, I'm really going to love adding this to our.
Yes, I knew all along that what we were really missing was having the people in the chat be able, because you sometimes have let us know what you have at home, but now we can actually, have you guys play along, and it's gonna be great.
And Instant Charlie was right on the money. Of course, it has literally a police issued sidearm. So that would have probably not been so stream appropriate, but it's great to know in the Discord. All right. I think next back was Kate. What do you got?
So funny thing, I couldn't find handcuffs.
You could
couldn't?
not find handcuffs.
I couldn't find them. So I wanted to be back in time. So I am going to show you my collection of nightsticks, which also may look shockingly like marching band drumsticks, but don't be
No.
fooled. When I'm on patrol, this is what I got.
Wow. Those are really enormously thick.
In marching band, you gotta, you're hitting, and so there's, all kinds of varieties, but
All right.
yeah.
So
You called
I
Police
like
Academy marching band?
Yes, exactly.
Oh wow. Okay.
You're making it hard on the viewers. This is pretty good. So we've got the tickets, because law enforcement officer really could just be a meter reader or something. And then we've got Kate with her police baton. Lance, what do you have for us?
Well, I have two things that are essential to all law enforcement officers.
Integrity.
Firstly,
Oh,
Yeah.
and I have radar gun.
oh,
Ooh.
wow.
Highway patrol, baby.
Okay.
Are you Punch or John?
Oh, I suppose I'm more John, let's face it. I'm not exactly, my Spanish is not as good as Ponch's, that's for sure. But I've got Jackie, she could be Ponch.
So that's pretty deep cut. What are you talking about? What the fuck? So I'm not the only one who references old TV shows on the stream. Okay.
Car 54, where are you?
Joss Stitch is already loving the eyewear, but let's see what you had to go back. I feel bad.
But I choked. I gotta
Okay,
tell you.
So what do you have for us?
But I am taking names.
Give us a police sketch, Andrea.
Yeah, you're the sketch artist.
Yes. Let me describe the suspect and then you...
He was a peasant. Yes,
Wow.
that's the guy.
So we've got Andrea, the hall monitor. We have Kate. Keith pointed out. No, Instant Charlie said maybe you're the drum sergeant instead of the drum major.
Oh,
We've got.
thank you, Joss.
We've got the officer. And then we've got the meter clerk. All right. So the poll the poll is up. Who is the superhero peasant? Vote
Have you been
early,
drinking
vote
tonight,
often.
sir?
Really
Have you been
hoping it would
inhaling?
be
Have you
like
been
that.
inhaling incense, sir?
I can touch my nose. I just can't see it. All right, the votes are coming in. Hayden, wave those tickets a little bit more furiously. There you go. See, yeah, there. See, sometimes it just takes a little bit of elbow grease.
Come on, this is the fourth one I got since I moved here. It's only been 3 months. I need
What
this.
are you doing? Obey the law. Come on.
It's hard. They have so many rules, Martin. There's so many.
Yeah,
And
that's why I stay out of those big cities. Out here in the country, it's anything goes.
The thing that really gets me is you learn about the rule when you're charged $60 for not following it.
That's how.
But have you learned about? Are they all different rules that you've been breaking?
Most of them.
They're different.
A variety of rules.
Oh, I thought you just kept making the same mistake, but okay. All right, that's fair.
I knew that wasn't the case because Hayden's a bright young man. He wouldn't make the same mistake twice. He'll make unique ones.
Oh, they don't make it easy.
For the vote of confidence.
All right. I'm sure we are now all very curious to hear about Hayden's transgressions, but that is probably also a subject for the Discord because the votes are in. And I have to say, it was Lance by a landslide. And I can't.
Landslide?
A landslide.
Yes.
Yes. It is a landslide.
And the landslide brought me filth.
Yes, and so if you're watching the show for the first time, you get a really prestigious award if you are named the peasant. You get a Palette of Filth. And so our very first inaugural season 2 Palette of Filth goes to Lance.
All right. I'm undefeated this year.
Now, that was very exciting. And if you're a return viewer, you know that's one of our favorite shows. But I think we may have a new favorite segment that's premiering tonight. The name of this segment, with a fancy introduction, is this.
Riddle me timbers. Riddle me timbers. Riddle me timbers.
All right. And so this was Kate. This is this is a game that will eventually circle around to all of us. But tonight, you are our first judge for this game. You came up with the idea. Please tell us how to play Riddle Me Timbers.
All right. So it's our first time playing, so I am going to be a little more explicit with the rules so that we're all on the same page. So with Riddle Me Timbers, I'm going to read a riddle. And then if you think you know the answer, I want you to raise your hand and I'll call on the person I see first. And so to be successful, you need to answer the riddle correctly using a pirate voice. So once we have a successful answer, I'll roll a d10 and we'll get the points. The player with the most points at the end wins. However, each player has one chance per game to try and pirate another player's answer and their points. So you have to initiate your pirate action before I read the next riddle and using a pirate voice. So if if someone gets it right, we roll their points and you say, those be my points. Then we'll roll. And if you get a higher roll, if I roll you a higher number on the D14, you get to keep the higher. If it's lower, you get nothing but humiliation. And then the person gets the higher. The person gets to keep their points. So you can use your pirate action on your own roll too. So like if you get your answer and but you kind of got a low number and you think you want to do it, we can re-roll. But if you get a lower amount, then you're stuck with the lower and your humiliation. And so since pirates have friends everywhere, the viewers in the chat, you can also pirate along with us. So you can redeem channel points for a reroll once per game if in the chat if you feel like it. So when you do it, the reroll that will affect whoever is currently holding the points. So like if we this just the same as all of us on screen. If someone's been awarded their points, and before we get on to the next riddle, if you want to say, oh, hold on, so you can either, help us out, help someone out, or maybe
Shiver. Shiver me timbers.
Shiver.
all right. So I think we're ready.
I think we're ready.
So ready?
Okay.
Arr.
All right.
Are
From
we ready?
Are we ready? Good one. Okay.
Right, we are.
Yes, Murph herself pointed out we're ready for our embarrassment.
All right. From Tinseltown, my story be, and lots of adventure you will see. There are relics, snakes, and Nazis. Which flight of fancy will I be?
I got it. Arr!
Martin.
I be Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
That's correct.
Yay!
Arr!
Well done, Martin.
The Raiders. Okay, so we're gonna roll you a D10. And I need
Okay.
you ready to keep track of your points like a good person here. All
Okay.
right, let's see how we do. Oh, that's an 8.
Ooh.
I will keep that. I like the 8. If no one else takes it from me. Martin almost blew a gasket.
Was it the Nazis that tipped you off?
The snakes and Tinseltown? I knew it had to be a film.
I'm not hearing a lot of
All right.
the side chatter.
Arr, there's a side chat. It's more like a guideline. Okay.
All right, so number 2. I can be waxed and luxurious in your residence, but on a ship I am a death sentence. What am I? Lance!
A woman!
Oh my god.
No?
No.
Sorry, that's incorrect.
Dude, oh my
I thought that
goodness.
was the superstition. Can't have a woman on the ship.
Oh, that's good. Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Here, what do you got?
You said waxed and luxurious.
Is it floor? Kitchen floor. The deck. The
How would you be set? How would yes? Yes, the plank of wood. Yes. But that's
I have a
that
plate
is
of
a good
food in
point,
my
Lance.
house.
I had not taken into consideration that it is supposed to be bad luck to have the woman.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, yeah,
Sorry, you later.
yeah.
Ooh, I'm sorry though. You only got a 2.
Arr, I want those points.
Oh.
No, he can. If he rolls higher, he gets it.
Oh,
His answer may be wrong, but the points may still be his.
That's right. Oh, that be an 11. So
Arr, 11 points for me.
Oh,
excellent work.
Wow.
Let me look carefully again at what I said next.
yeah. Scan these
Oh, we see,
questions real
Dr.
quick.
Jones. There's
How many
nothing that you cannot obtain that I cannot possess. Arr.
All right. I can make the man, and on me you can slide, but I make others want to stay inside. What am I?
one more time.
I got it.
Oh,
Or I be getting it, and I believe it be snow that can make the man.
ahoy there! That's the correct. Yes.
No man.
Arr.
Arr, on it I can slide.
Ingenious wordplay.
How did I not get that one?
All right,
It would be the snow.
be giving me my points now.
All right. That will be a 5.
No, it'll be bigger and it'll be mine because I want them points.
All right, let's see how we do. Oh, that is a bigger 8. He will be taking your points, he did.
Can I be taking it back?
Ooh, that's a good.
Yes, because it was your answer. Yes. You want to try it?
Yep, roll higher than an 8.
Couldn't. Never happened.
Oh, interesting. It is an 8. So then, you know what
I think
happens
we have
is
to duel. Give them some knives and tie their wrists together.
we're gonna move up the dice chain.
Oh,
And,
I gotta go get me cutlass out of me closet.
and if the if the D16 rolls higher, Martin, you get your points back.
Okay.
Ooh, and that is not higher. That is only a 6.
are they be Haydens?
Yes, they do.
I be Hayden it.
Don't be such a Haydener.
Okay, all right. We just have a couple. We have a couple more. So some of you guys, you're gonna want to
I'm pretty humiliated now.
be sharpening your sabers.
I want to play hide and seek.
Sorry, that's a funny game. Okay,
Hide and seek.
here we are. I'm made of sugar, but don't misjudge me. I'm a vital part of a Cuba Libre. What am I?
You're a vital part of a what?
A Cuba Libre.
Cuba Libre.
I'm made of sugar, but don't misjudge me. I'm a vital part of Cuba Libre. Instant Charlie knows.
Oh.
Oh, Andrea, you've been inspired?
Rum.
Oh, I need a little more pirate.
Rum.
Yes, be the rum it is. A Cuba Libre is a delicious cocktail made of rum and Coke and lime.
Oh.
Educational, like we said.
And another
Wow.
8.
I think we've all used our pirate. I be feeling
Except
except.
Andrea.
Yeah.
I be pirating me own pirate points. Roll it again.
You want to do That's pretty good. You said me own, so that counts.
She's going for the big win. The jackpot, if you will.
Oh no, that is only a 3.
I bet you be feeling pretty humiliated.
Yes. Hi, brother.
Consider my timbers riddled.
All right. All right, I think we're gonna do one more, but this one is going to when you get the right answer, I'm gonna roll on a D20. So let me just make sure that will do the effect that I want. Yes, so we'll roll on a D20. So even if you're behind right now, if you get this one right, you can be taking the loot you can.
As long as
All
that
right.
don't be sabotaging ye.
All right, I have to look carefully on this. Okay, so I can see you all. I can see you all because I know you're gonna get this. I am a cross of 2 veggies that are good for you, but hold your nose when you cut me, or you're bound to say ooh. Let me just say that one more time. I think Martin might have the answer, but in case you missed it, I'm a cross of 2 veggies that are good for you. Hold your nose when you cut me, or you're bound to say ew.
We be finding out at Halloween that the rutabaga is one of the stinkiest of the root vegetables.
That is correct. I saw Martin answer first, and I knew you would know it because you also got to enjoy this smell of the rutabaga. Okay, so let's see what we do on the 20, the D20. And then, yeah, did everyone pirate? Does anyone have their pirate left?
We've all used them.
All right. See, so
Critical fail.
all right, that might be a 16.
Oh,
Coming through at the end.
my total will be 24.
Yes, so that is correct, folks. Our first winner of Riddle Me Timbers is Martin.
Hey!
Good job.
Huzzah! Woo!
Well
All
done.
right. And so next time there will be a new batch of riddles written by a new judge, and that was thrilling.
Awesome.
Rawr. I think I dislocated something. We have another segment, and those of you who are following us along, yeah, thank you, Dice Station Zebra. Yeah, Kate, well done. That's very exciting. We have another segment, and if you were following us along, following us on Facebook or Instagram, you knew this was coming. I'll tell you a little bit more about it, but first, let's just introduce it properly.
Peasants, meet the peasants. Peasants, meet the peasants.
All right, so we are going to meet the peasants, and we are going to roll up peasants for Dungeon Crawl Classics for our eventual live play, which as soon as we can find the appropriate time and night, we will be bringing you to the Purple Planet. So if you have sheets with you, go ahead and get them out. If not, you can go to goodman-games.com to get a 0-level peasant form, and you can play along with us at home. And so the first thing we are going to do is we are going to roll up our stats. So we're going to take 3d6, 3 6-sided dice, roll them and add the total up and put them in the box.
Or just roll 1d6 3 times when you only have one set of things.
One.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Let's get you better be going back to Gen Con this year. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Yep, that's strength. Go ahead down to agility.
Ah,
Oh boy.
bah humbug.
All right, and let's hear stamina.
Ooh.
Oh, wow, not bad. We got a big 14, Andrea.
Okay.
All right, and then we've got personality. Personality, style. You got a 7. All right, and then we've got intelligence. We know the dice are random. It's just random. And then luck, which is a special stat only finds at a 6 in DCC.
That's a 6.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so I'm curious. I would love to hear how people did. What's your highest stat? Kate, what was your highest stat? Oh, you're still rolling. I'm far. We'll catch up with you in an hour or so. Lance, what was your highest? What was
All
your
right, I've got on my first character, highest stat is luck is a 13, but he or she is almost all single digits. So 8, 6, 9, 8, 10, 13. That's what I got in the first one.
All right.
So a lucky weakling.
Those can work out a lot. Look at me. Kate,
I told you not to listen to those mean kids in school.
Oh,
Hayden, what was your highest stat?
We got a tie between luck and stamina, and I got a 5 on intelligence. So
Well, what was the high number?
the high was a 15.
Oh,
Ooh.
you don't need brains if you got those big numbers.
Exactly. You got luck and you got endurance. That's all you need to get by in this wild, wild adventure.
That's right. Andrea, what was your highest?
My highest was stamina at 14.
That's not bad. And what was your lowest?
My lowest was intelligence.
But I'm on the sheet.
Oh my. Oh no.
Oh, want some aloe vera for that burn?
No. Oh no.
Okay. And what was that number?
That was 6.
A 6. That's not too bad. So, a 6 in DCC is a -1 modifier. So if you're
I
ever
don't know
rolling,
what that means.
if you're ever rolling an intelligence check, you just write in -1 next to it.
Okay.
If someone said roll an intelligence check, you would roll a d20. You'd have to subtract 1 from that number.
Okay.
So, all right, Kate, what do you got? What was your highest?
So my highest is, it's actually funny, a tale of two people, because my first peasant has a luck of 15, which is great. But my second peasant has a luck of 4.
Ooh, that's very unlucky. Yeah, they
Yes,
did
so
Oh.
How about in the okay, well, how about in the chat? Did any of you roll up characters along with us? And if so, I'd love to hear what your highest score was and what your lowest was. Because this is how you begin to build a character. You begin to think about, what kind of person is this who has an amazingly high personality score? Sparkling intelligence.
I was so sad the first time I like really got into mine. I have backstories and everything before I played my first funnel with this. And boy, they just died so fast.
They do die quickly. Yeah, you don't want to get too attached. Wow, that's pretty good, Dice Station Zebra. So you've got like a bard. Wow, and Joss Stitch. Very nice.
Ooh.
Hager the Horrible, it's never too late. You start rolling those dice. All right, so we're going to go next. And this is, let's do hit points for fun. So hit points, it's a
16
D4.
Santa. Sorry.
Holy cow, my gosh, Keith.
Boy.
Okay, so you get a
Oh,
D4 for your hit points. Whoops. And there
That's
it goes.
D4 you said, right?
I have another one.
Okay.
All right, so 3, and then what was your stamina? A 14. You have a bonus, so you have actually 4 hit points.
You go here.
Yep, there you go. Very good. Oh, nice. And Dice Stations, what? All right, Dice Station Zebra and Joss Stitch both rolled 4s. I mean, I don't want to, like I did too.
The luck be good in Canada.
Yeah, their luck be good. And they be hardy folk with the cold. The hardiest of peasants.
yeah, the luck is definitely over in Canada
missed one.
tonight because I rolled a 1.
Oh.
What is
Those
that?
are the roughest.
15?
Oh, Keith Gary got a 1 too.
Oh,
Plus
Keith.
2, so that's 4.
Okay.
I rolled a
Oh,
4 on
Keith,
my
I'm so
second
sorry.
character with a -2 modifier on stamina, so I ended up with a 2. And
Oh,
I
wow.
rolled a 2 on the other one, so 2 and 2 over here.
Joss is rolling in Discord. There's a digital record. Very nice.
Ah!
All right. So this is fun.
Yeah.
This is, we're going to make a luck score. So if you have a core rule book, this is on page 19. You're going to roll a 30-sided dice. And it'll tell you what your luck sign is.
29.
So Andrea has bird song. So if you have a luck bonus, it's going to increase your number of languages.
All right. How would I know if I
So do you have a 10?
I do have a 10.
So you
On
don't. So I'm
luck.
afraid no. You have to have a higher number to get a bonus.
Oh.
But if that ever goes up, then you would have you would know more languages.
Do I have to put that somewhere?
Yep, you can put it right there. You can write bird song there.
Okay.
Yeah, Purple Sorcerer is very good for these things. When you all have a chance to roll your luck scores, tell me what you have.
And
Cool,
it's-
this is-
I better I guess we'll name this person.
You're ready to name already?
Well, I don't know. So character 1 got a fortunate date. Number 3, so +1 on missile attacks only.
Ooh, and you had a luck bonus?
Yeah, he's got a luck of 13.
So I know someone in the, I think it was my sister in the chat said this is like our special divorce episode. I feel like I should say, I also had a fortunate date.
Oh my God.
Aha!
Oh yeah. All right. So thank you. Yeah. So Hagar the Horrible, we just got you the stats there for you. Hayden,
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
funny.
what was your lucky sign?
This
it's
guy.
only follow.
That's Hayden.
I know.
This fortunate fella also got missile fire attack rolls. Fortunate date,
Wow.
which is great because he is not strong, so he's gonna need it.
He's gonna stay in the back and just rain down fury.
Exactly.
All right. Well,
Run away.
and Kate, did we get your lucky sign?
No, because I'm a little tardy on because with the sorry about this, everyone,
Okay.
but I'm tardy. So the modifiers, like the knowing like what chart is that from?
Page 18. And it tells you like what your score is.
Oh, okay, it is that one. Okay.
Yep.
Yes. All right, so I will be with you in just a second.
Oh, I like Raised by Wolves. Oh, nice, Hagar. Hagar the Horrible's got a 13 luck. Personality 5. Who needs personality? I mean,
Precisely.
I guess technically clerics, but otherwise,
It
clerics
makes
and
it
talk show hosts.
it makes it way easier to roleplay your character when they have no personality, right?
That's right. No one expects you to do any talking to like the NPCs.
I am here for the quest.
I am here.
Show me.
Were you doing my mayor voice? I am here for the quest.
Oh, yeah, what was the name of that character? I'm trying to remember.
Oh, I don't know.
When you on the Role Seekers, it was Chowda.
Yeah, on the Role Seekers, his name was Chowder.
Chowda.
Chowder.
Shout up.
Oh, yeah, Dice Station, you're gonna be the cleric again.
Oh
All right,
no.
Kate, I'm gonna move on unless you got a lucky.
Healbot, help me.
Oh, sorry. My luck looks like it's gonna be, well, on the one, it's going to be 28, which I've already lost in the page. So that is Guardian Angel, saving throws to escape traps.
Oh, that's pretty good. And do you have a bonus? Do you actually have?
That one, that guy does, yes.
Oh, nice. That sounds pretty good. All right, so now it is peasant time. We are going to find out. I mean, last season, the single rutabaga farmer kind of shaped the entire campaign. So let's find out what occupations these peasants are. This is on page 22 and 23. Roll a D100.
So you think you're a peasant?
I know I might have to release those as full tracks, right?
I think you should.
Spruce
Ooh,
'em up,
nice.
Get them out there for all to listen to.
That's
Okay.
a bundle of wood. Your occupation is wood.
5. I have a shaman.
Oh, sorry. If you tell us your number, Hager, we'll let you know. So you roll a D30.
Wait. Oh, here. Okay, let's see.
Billy, yeah.
And do I roll for
So
this?
I rolled an 85. So one of my people is a shaman. I have a mace and a pound of herbs.
So you rolled an 8. All right.
My first guy is a woodcutter with a hand axe and a bundle of wood.
Yeah, Andrea got a woodcutter too, and she's also got a blacksmith with a hammer. So pretty good weaponry here.
Nice. Very nice.
With hammer and steel bones.
I remember when we did a So You Think You're a Peasant, and Kate, living out in Colorado, showed us her bag of herbs. I thought we were gonna get canceled right there. Arr.
And I got
Those were good times. Make sure you watch all the YouTube episodes to find out that
Oh.
exciting.
Elena took care of that in post.
Oh yeah, yeah. Elena cleaned it up in post. Okay, so 19 for luck. Hager, your sign. Here you go. If you have a luck bonus, you survived a spider bite. You get to add your luck bonus to saving throws against poison. Unfortunately, if you have a negative, that means you would take it out. So you survived the spider bite, but it really hurt you. So your lucky sign is survived a spider bite. You get to add your luck bonus or subtract it from saving throws against poison. All right. Your armor class, of course, most of you don't have armor, but if you have that is good, Hager the Horrible. Congratulations. If you have a bonus to agility, that will increase your armor class from 10 to whatever the bonus is. So you have a 11, so no. Oh, a 13.
A 9 for the
No.
agility.
So that would be that would be no, you're fine. Just 10 for your
I'm
armor
fine.
class.
Oh, so put that here.
Yep. And then I like
Both
to
of them?
Yep. I think it is this moment, which is probably right. It's how would you like to name? You were already ready, and I interrupted you, Lance. Are you ready to name your characters?
yes.
Okay.
My shaman will be named Tosh.
Tosh. Tosh the
Tosh.
Okay.
Tosh with a pound of herb. And then I'm gonna be I have a barber, and it will be Floyd. Floyd the barber.
All right. Floyd the barber.
right, so I have what am I?
A
A
woodcutter.
woodcutter, and I have an axe and a bundle of wood, and so I'm going to be Alexa.
From Schitt's Creek.
No, that's Alexis.
That's Alexis.
Alexa is Google. I don't know why.
Oh, that perfect. Yeah, I can see.
And I also have a blacksmith with steel tongs, and her name is Irony.
Oh, very nice. Oh, and Instant Charlie got your reference to Floyd the Barber, Lance.
Speaking of old time TV
I
shows,
know. That was too. I was like, I knew that sounded familiar, but I could not come up with it. Hayden, you got names?
Yes, I do have one for the first. So the woodcutter is going to be called Tucker Allen. Tucker Allen, the valiant woodcutter. And then I haven't rolled an occupation for my second.
Tucker, she's my sister. Oh, that was a little too close. I'm sorry.
That was. Yeah, that's all right.
wow, thanks for
sorry,
making me feel more normal. I feel like I'm in the right lane.
And then my other, that's a 90. Ooh, this is fun. I don't think I've ever had this before. A squire. A beautiful squire. I'm
Those are-
going to...
Little guitar. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to name my squire Leslie.
It's a strong name.
Yes.
Leslie.
Good strong name for a good strong warrior.
Our weakest against your weakest.
Worst versus worst.
All right.
horrible idea.
So,
This is Kate.
Kate, you got names?
I do. And so I have and these are both exciting because I've never played either of these. So I've got a dwarven apothecarist who comes with this steel vial, and his name is Kent. And I have a halfling dyer who comes with 3 yards of fabric, which will undoubtedly help in a fight. And her name's Joanne.
Oh, yes. Joanne's fabric.
Now, I have to say, one of the things I love about the Peasants and the Funnel Adventures generally is the creativity. I mean, sometimes 3 yards of fabric has been the difference between life and death. And it's amazing what you can do with a bundle of wood. You can throw it, you can light it, you can do lots of things. So, and let's see, what do we have names here? We've got, I'm looking in the chat. Yeah.
Billy Squire.
Yeah. All right. Woodcutter names Edward D. Sawyer, Sherwood, Woody. I thought of that too. All right. So you can all name your peasants and share it with us in the Discord. Hager the Horrible, if you joined us after, I don't know, do I still have the link? If you're welcome to join us on Discord. Backer kit, wrong leg.
Bless you.
But you're also welcome to follow us on the backer kit, but I don't have the link to Discord. So we can find out all of your names of peasants, and then of course we will find out what happens to the peasants that just got rolled up here on our live.
Don't we get to roll 1 D24 on the equipment table?
Oh,
Don't you roll 1 piece of random equipment and you get your trade good?
yeah, you do. You're right.
That's
Oh.
on page
Thank
73.
Andrea was just about to get on me about that.
Yeah.
Page 73.
All right.
What do I roll?
Okay.
Get out that fancy 24 sider.
I can't dig it up. So go ahead.
Where are you?
Oh,
page
sweet!
73?
I rolled a 24. I got a water skin.
Hey.
Ooh.
Oh, I got an iron spike.
That could come in handy.
All right. Leslie has a backpack. Oh boy.
That's helpful.
And Tucker Allen has a flint and steel.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Joanne. She's got fabric and a mirror.
My shaman has a holy symbol.
Oh, that's appropriate, Lance.
Yep.
And Kate, it sounds like Joanne's going to become a warrior.
I can't wait to see
If she survives.
Mirror's got more weapon possibilities I can think of maybe than the
You can burn ants you can decimate them in the sunlight.
I'm I'm
All
wondering
right.
what percent of episodes of the play segments we're just gonna say Joanne's fabrics. You know, like, will there be an episode where we don't say that? Is the real question.
Am I the only one who
She's
just
got,
rolls the?
she's got a luck of 4, so I'm guessing maybe not very many episodes. I think Joanne's, although she does have 4 hit points, so
We are gathered here today to remember Joanne and
I was-
Joanne's
that's right.
fabrics.
Josh Stitch says we could pursue a sponsorship.
We can pursue a sponsorship, and there may be many times that we remember wrapping Joanne in her fabrics, laying her. You never
She is
know.
a halfling. 3 yards might be enough.
oh.
Got dark really fast.
Ah.
All right, so that is our first segment of Meet the Peasants. The great thing about segments like this is we can do them again. So
Especially if we're forced to, because we all get killed.
exactly, and the great thing about the high mortality rate of funnels is you do need to roll up many peasants. So stay tuned for another segment of Meet the Peasants in the future. And Keith got Billy Butcher, an orphan named Billy a butcher, and an orphan named Alona. I like it. We have.
I know.
Oh, go ahead, Kate.
Well, I was just gonna say I'm like behind because I was rolling, all my multiple dice. But looking back at what some of the people got, so we got a real gong farmer, right?
Do we have a gong farmer?
Oh, nice.
I have never actually rolled up a gong
Yes,
farmer.
that was Dice Station Zebra.
Wow.
PlayStation Zebra. Yeah. So anyway, there's lots for me to catch up on, but
Well, I knew that Dice Station Zebra had gone to college, so it doesn't surprise me. Yeah, we'll have to catch up on the chat because there's a lot of stuff going on in the chat on these peasants. We do have one more segment with a special, exciting soundtrack. Get ready, you'll be humming this all night. Here we go.
It's time to roll the body. It's time to roll the body. It's time to roll the body.
All right, it's time to roll the body. Very catchy, Kate. Well done. Today is the 14th. I am going to roll a d12 and subtract it from the date, and you will need to make a luck check under the number.
Oh.
So 14. You need to roll under a 9 to survive tonight's show. No, you need. I see a hero pins going to death.
I rolled a 5.
All right.
Ooh.
So it looks like Hayden is our sole survivor, which is great because that means, heck, you know what? New rule. Hayden, you're judge next show.
Hey, I love it.
That's what you get. You survive to run the next show. So we now have a Discord channel, which is awesome. So you can come and chat with us. Oh, sorry, Joss. Oh yeah, you can all roll your luck checks too. Sorry, Joss. But you can catch us on Discord. Where else can people hang out with us and know if we're doing things like rolling up peasants?
Lance?
GamingHonors.com. Come get on our mailing list.
All right, can I just look a little inside baseball? Martin writes up a script. It's an outline of what we're gonna do every week.
Yes,
Lance,
I've read it.
Lance ignores it.
Did
So
you?
For that last part, I usually do.
Hey, he got confused. It says Lance on one, it says Hayden on the other,
Lance is right. You can find us on gaminghonors.com, which is what Hayden would have said.
But now I can tell you that you should find us on Instagram at Gaming Honors RPG.
Or on Facebook at Honor Your Game.
Yes. So
You got yours right.
Thanks, Andrew.
So as you might be able to tell, even without the smoke inhalation, we're just really happy to be back. Really fun to see all of you again in the chat and to welcome new friends. So thank you all for watching. We will be back in 2 weeks with Honor Among Thieves. And we are still looking for, we'll be in touch about Honor Among Thieves versus the Purple Planet, our live play adventure where we'll see what happens to these peasants that were rolled up tonight. But otherwise, we are at like sub-zero temperatures here in Indiana.
Yeah.
So hope you're all staying warm and staying safe. And we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.
Everybody.